Gonna be doing great workout in a moment. I've been experimenting a little bit with having some music playing while doing the workout here, and personally I kind of liked having the music playing. I checked the previous videos, it was a bit quiet in the background, so my thinking is playing the music a little bit louder. The only thing that's a shame is, you know, I'm playing it off of these like little iPad speakers, so it gets like a bit like tinny sounding. So we'll have to try to do our best to make it work. But let's see. We're gonna get started with this workout in a moment here. So ooh, there we go. Got that Doom 2016 soundtrack going. All right. I don't know what kind of guitar you play up here and down here. I guess like doing the frets. All right. So, not gonna do the full plyometric routine that I'm used to doing. Hey, what's going on, Pedro? But still gonna hit very good workout here. Break a sweat. Get those muscles pumping, you know. Yeah, this playlist, I like it. It's very grungy, just like, whoa. It's a little intense for just the warm-up, but still, it's some fun music going on. Get this tucked in. Some like ninja assassin style workout right here. Again, just warming up right here. How's everyone's morning going so far? We got the weekend. Not the singer, but like, you know, we got, what's it? What is it even today? It's Saturday. I did a little double dose of krill oil yesterday. If you have any like knee issues, joint pain, highly recommend adding the krill oil supplement to your diet routine. These joints are feeling nice and loosey-goosey. Trying to go extra ham during this workout. I was saying yesterday's live stream, I was looking forward to getting some Chipotle going. Definitely ate a lot of Chipotle. yesterday, so I'm feeling nice and fueled up and recovered. So I got a little bit of extra energy to go ham during this workout. This is definitely one of my favorite like core exercises for a warm-up right here. You just like feel it all in your abs and the obliques as well. So you gotta really like be intentional with how you're flexing your abs to really feel it. And we're just starting off the workout. This is just the warm-up. So anyone that's new here, you know, show that support, hit that subscribe button. We out here working out, having fun, getting in shape. If you got questions, I got answers. It's a little tough to read the chat though, like while I'm in the middle of the workout, but I do make an intention to answer your fitness questions, help you all get in the best shape of your life. So if that's something you'd be interested in, definitely join the community. Smash that subscribe button there. Alright, almost done the warm-up. Then we'll do a little bit of stretching before the real workout here. Nothing like nice Saturday morning workout while it's nice and chilly out. I'd rather it be a little warmer, but we'll be breaking a sweat in no time. Always good to warm up. If you don't warm up before your workouts, you're missing out on some good gains. You're also increasing your risk of getting injured. So it's good to take the time to wake the body up, get the blood pumping before the real work starts to happen. It's funny, I've had times where I'm doing, you know, this plyometric routine, and have like friends or family kind of like walk in the middle of me doing this. They're like, "What are you doing? It looks so goofy." I'm like, "Why don't you join in? See how goofy we really get over here." And they stick with it for about like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm like, "All right, man, you know what? I'm out of breath. I think I'm good. I'm like, "See, I told you, it's intense. Might look a little goofy, but we working." With this move, I like to imagine I'm kind of like jump roping. It's a good way to keep the body moving without having to like get yourself out of breath, you know? All right. Let's go. Oh yeah. Eric Goggins. Oh yeah, we put in Nerdier Clark Kent. Oh yeah. That was only the warm up. Oh yeah, that was just a warm up right there. Oh yeah, we got Metric Sphinx in the chat. Making David Goggins look lazy. You guys are funny. All right. Getting a little stretch going. And again, any of y'all that are new here, I'll be doing much more than just live streaming the workouts. I got full-length videos breaking down the tactics that I implement. Same tactics that I tell my clients to do, whether they're trying to burn fat or build muscle. So getting in shape for summer is something that you're interested in. I got the videos for you. It's all simple as well. Like, I don't be telling everyone to be doing some crazy intense workouts now. I'm just doing the crazy workouts because, I don't know, just felt a little crazy myself. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of spending hours in the gym or doing like starving diets or anything like that. Ooh, there we go. Sometimes my back cracks when I do this, and I love when it does. Just feel it like open up. Do a little, I like calling this one the Goku stretch. Getting a little warmer out now. He's gonna carry the logs. Let's see. Yeah, gotta warm the hips up. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know about you guys, but I used to have like some crazy lower back pain, and after doing these kinds of stretches, you know, doing kind of like doing a lunge where you get that back foot, back leg nice and straight, driving that hip forward, stretching out the groin and the hip area is going to help significantly with any type of lower back pain that you might have. Because from what I've seen, 9 times out of 10, it's having tight hip flexors, tight groin, and it's moving the pelvis in a way that creates that pain. Yeah, for me, like, work that I do outside of the gym requires a lot of sitting. So if you find yourself at a job or you're sitting a lot, or you know, you just sit a lot in your free time throughout the day, then improving the flexibility of your hips is going to help out a lot with relieving that lower back pain. And the thing you could do, just try to get better at doing splits, and that'll getting better at doing splits is going to make that lower back pain go away. Just getting a good little spinal stretch going. Cracking that back. Nice. All right, we got the workout starting any moment. Just doing this last little quad stretch right here. Crack-a-lack in there. Where's Charlie? Oh, he's still sleeping inside. Over 9,000. Yeah. As strong as all of you agents. That investigation. You can get strong. It just takes time. You just gotta get started today. You know, no putting it off. So we're gonna start off some superhero landings. So with this, you know, you can do the arms up, or if you just want to keep it close to the chest, do that as well. Make it more core focused. Oh yeah, but yeah, Charlie, he's my my parents' dog. He's like a little Pomeranian. He's up there snoozing right now. Yeah, when it comes to getting in shape and reaching your goals, I've had conversations with clients where, you know, we sit down, I like to meet with them before just like getting into things. That way I can figure out their goals, understand where their starting point is, but it also allows me to better understand, like, am I the right guy to help you reach your goals? But then also setting the expectation of how long it's going to take. A lot of people, they have like a very short timeline that they give themselves, and they might be making fantastic progress, but they want to reach their goal in 3 weeks. But when we do the math, it's like, honestly, it's going to take you 3 months to get there. And that can be very discouraging for people when they hear that. They're like, man, 3 months? I don't know, that's going to be a lot of time. But it's like the time's passing. 3 months will go by. It's not, if you don't do the workouts, if you don't follow the nutrition, 3 months isn't not gonna pass. Like, think about 3 months ago. Think about when it was New Year's. New Year's was 6 months ago. Almost 6 months ago. That time passed already. Think about a year ago. That time already passed. So the 3 months is gonna go by no matter what. So time is inevitable. It's gonna go by. So what are you gonna do during that time? Well, you could do the things that'll get you in shape. You can use time to your advantage by doing the things that'll get you to your goal. Because just because you can't achieve it in 3 weeks doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything at all. But I understand the mindset. Like in school, you know, a deadline approaches and you wait till the last minute to get it done and hand it in. And you reach the goal of getting it completed before the time. But fitness, time's gonna pass no matter what. And your own deadline may not be achievable. But that's all right. If anything, that should give you some relief, because it means that it's not impossible to reach the goal. Like when it feels like there's nothing you can do, it's discouraging. But when you can break down the numbers, it's like, no, you can 100% achieve your goal. You just gotta give yourself more time. I like to compare it to money and savings. Like if you tell yourself, over the next 30 days, I'm gonna save $100 every day. That way, at the end of 30 days, I will have $3,000 saved. And if someone's like, dude, this $100 a day thing ain't working, I'm only at 1,500. I think I'm gonna give up. I don't think this works. And it's like, oh really? Have you been saving $100 a day? They're like, yeah. I'm like, how long has it been? They're like, well, it's been 15 days. And it's like, dude, it's working. It just hasn't been 30 days yet. And then there's the other side of it where it's like, dude, it's been 30 days. I only got 1,500 saved. The strategy didn't work. And it's like, really? It's been 30 days and you've been saving $100 every day? They're like, yeah, but just not on the weekends. And then there was one day where I only saved $50. Oh, there's a couple days during the week where I didn't save $100, and it's like, well, yeah, that's what happens. It's just the math. So with reaching the fitness goals, it's like you're not incapable of reaching the goal, and that should be invigorating, you know? Doesn't mean anything's wrong with your body. It's like you only sometimes did the things you needed to do. So just do more of what you need to do, you know? The more times you do it, the closer you'll get towards your goal. Like, if I were to tell you you need to step foot in the gym 100 times to get to your goal, and it's like, well, all right, how long do I need to be in the gym? How this and that? It's like, no. You step foot in the gym 100 times, and this is just an analogy, by the way. But if it's like you just need to get in the gym 100 times, if I told you that, what would you do? Would you go to the gym once a week? Would you go every other day? Would you go every day? Like, if I was told that, I'd be like, well, not only would I go every day, I'm gonna try to find days where I can go twice. Because if you go once a day, every day, it would take 100 days to get in the best shape of your life. But if you were to do twice a day, every day, you would be able to reach your goal in half the time, in 50 days. Now, again, that's just an analogy. That's not exactly how it works. But I've talked with people who have come up to me, they're like, yo, bro, what do you do for your calves? Like, you just got good calf genetics? I'm like, no, I just train them. Like, what are you doing for your routine? And they're like, well, when I do my legs, I work out my calves, do the calf raises. I'm like, okay, so how many times have you worked them out this week? They're like, well, I'm working them out today. I'm like, okay, so once this week, you've trained them? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, what about last week? How many times did you train them last week? They're like, oh, well, I missed legs last week, so I didn't train them. So I was like, okay, what about the week before? They're like, oh yeah, I trained them once the week before. And I was like, all right, so that's a month so far. So far this month, you've only trained calves twice. They're like, oh yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, I think I know what the problem is. They're like, what's the problem? I'm like, well, I'm working out my calves today. This is the second time I've trained my calves this week. So in this 1 week, I've trained my calves the same amount of time that it's taken you to train them for the whole month. So my 1 week is equal to your 1 month. Next week, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm now 2 months ahead of you when it comes to training the calves. In 3 weeks, it's 3 months of training that I've done equivalent to your 1 month. And when I broke it down like that, it's like, wow, yeah, I just gotta train calves more. So, you know, that's sometimes just what it is. You just gotta do more. Oh, I like this song. But if that type of talk kind of motivated you, had you realize, man, you know what? I need to do more. It's not just about doing things. You got to do the right things. People talk about practice makes perfect. No, it's perfect practice makes perfect. If you're practicing the wrong things, you're not going to get the right outcome. So if you want to know which things to do, I got all the videos talking about that. That's what my channel's all about. I don't just record myself getting sweaty, moving around. I have full-length videos breaking down the tactics that I've done to get in shape, tactics that I tell my clients to do to get in shape. And it's all things that work. It's simple. You're not killing yourself in the gym. You're not doing this stuff unless you're, you know, athletically at that level, then yeah. But all this stuff is very simple. sustainable. You're not spending hours in the gym. You're not starving yourself or just gorging with food to put on some more weight. It's simple. I won't say it's easy, because we get in our own way most of the time. But it's simple. It's not complicated. The simpler I've made things, the better the results I've gotten over time. All right, sorry, you guys got me monologuing over here. But that's why it's good to be part of a community of people like we got here. You know, we're encouraging each other, we're motivating each other, we're helping demystify the science behind getting in shape. And I'm a health and exercise scientist as well. That's what I went to college for. So I got the college degree. So, you know, I know what I'm talking about over here. So when you're part of a community like this, you know, everyone's like kind of encouraging each other, motivating each other. Just with the live streams, you know, I record the workouts, that way you guys see. It's like, oh, this Alec guy, he's putting in work. It's a Saturday morning, he's exercising. And it's like, yeah, I practice what I preach, you know? All right, doing some push-up work here. Time before the light. Working some abs here. Feeling that in the core. Let's go. Yeah. Needs to cut the grass. Those are bushes over there. Get that engagement. Oh yeah, you got yep. Incline a bit easy. All right. We'll do flat next time. All right, let's do this. Whew. Let's go. All right, gonna do a little bit of core here. Trying to stay with the tempo of the song here. So hard now can we understand? Ooh. You gotta show some support. Hit the subscribe button for that one. Oh man. good. Whew. Oh man, hip flexors. Feeling it. Whew. I always appreciate having y'all here for the workout. Makes it a lot more fun. Oh, getting to interact with y'all, answer questions. So, yeah, I want to invite y'all to be here for the next workout. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I hope everyone's weekend goes great. We are wrapping up the video live stream right here with the workout. So if you're here and you've not subscribed, what are you doing? You're already here, you're already watching, you may as well join the community if you've not done so already. Plus, if you got questions as you're watching any of the videos, as long as you're subscribed, YouTube does a better job of pushing that comment out to me in the notifications. I don't know why recently they've not been good at having the notifications pop up when there's new comments. So if you're watching the videos, you got questions, just means I got to do a better job of explaining the concepts. So make sure to ask those questions if you got them. Because it's not too late to get in shape for summer. Get that beach physique going. So whether you're looking to burn fat or build muscle, I got full-length videos talking about those concepts. First thing you gotta do is you gotta hit the subscribe button around here, wherever it may be. Second thing you gotta do is go to the channel, click the playlist tab, and then you got the fat burning playlist and the muscle building playlist. Pick the one that best suits your current goals. Watch the videos, do the things that I talk about in the videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you here in the next live stream. Until then, go out, go sweat, drink your protein shakes. Oh yeah, Rob's watching. Everyone's got to be like Rob, so. Yeah, working out with Bjork. That's definitely. Yeah, I like that song. It's nice. We're doing a stretch like cardiovascular. Yeah, we was just wrapping up with the stretch there. I woke up and looked next door and saw your ass doing those weird jumps. Yeah. Just in the zone. It's funny. I said it earlier in the chat. I've had friends come over. They just show up unannounced. And they see me like, of course they're seeing me at the end of the workout doing like my little ballerina moves. They're like, the hell are you doing and why are you sweating so much? I'm like, you should have been here 30 minutes ago and joined me in on the workout. Then you would have seen. Yeah, that was close to like 500 calories burned. At least that's what the Apple Watch says. I feel like it's fairly accurate. It's really accurate with sleep, apparently. That's pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, I've had people, they're like, dude, your workout looks goofy right now. But it works. I prefer doing the weightlifting, but I like adding this stuff in. You know, I don't want to just be some like muscle-bound guy that can't like scratch his own back. Not that there's anything wrong with having a lot of muscle. Shoot, I keep trying to build muscle, but I like being able to do the dynamic movements, being flexible, being able to stretch, having that good cardiovascular endurance. It's good to get that well-rounded fitness there. But let's go, yeah. Mel said they love the calf story. Yeah, it's one of my go-to stories there. Because they're like, you must got good calf genetics. I'm like thinking, yeah, that's crazy, because it takes me like training them twice a week, every week to get them to the size. But it's my genetics for sure. Nah, the whole genetics thing. I'll have to make like a full-length video talking about that stuff in the future. Like my chest, for example, has always struggled with developing this like middle upper part. Even now, it's still like, I still feel like there could be more improvement there. But I started to realize, I'm like, if I keep training chest and just this outer part grows, I want the upper middle. And it's like, well, if I want to hit the upper chest to have that grow, I'm gonna have to do incline. And I was like, why don't I just only do incline? And then for the middle chest, I'm like, I feel like flies would help with that. And I was like, there we go. So over the past year, I've only done incline and flies for my chest workouts. And who would have guessed? My upper middle chest has developed a bit more since then. Same thing with shoulders. I was like, oh, my rear delt is slacking. I want to grow the outer lat. I want to work the lateral of my shoulder more. And then I started to think about it. I'm like, well, I just got to train like with lateral raises. I just got to do that more. And then for the rear delt, I'm like, I don't even train the rear delt. I'm just going to have to start training that more. And wouldn't you know, shoulders grew as a result. That's the cool thing about muscles. The more you train it, the more targeted you are with the training of that muscle, the more it's going to grow. With things like fat, you can't target fat loss, but you can target muscle growth. So you can use that to your advantage. Anyway, I said I was going to wrap up, so show that support, hit that subscribe button, come here for the next workouts, watch the videos, ask questions if you got them, go out, break a sweat, chug your protein shakes, enjoy your weekend, and until next time, peace.